Canelo versus Edgar Berlanga. This fight makes total sense, and I'll tell you why. Because Edgar is high ranked, and he also called out Canelo just recently when he won this fight. Now, who actually won this fight? Well, let's take a look at their latest performances, in which Canelo fought John Ryder, in which Canelo was the better boxer throughout this whole fight, in which he even dropped John Ryder in round 5.
Like Chris said earlier.
And he completely outlanded John Ryder throughout the whole entire fight and won by decision.
And still the undisputed.
After this, he went on to fight Jamal Charlo, in which Canelo won every single round, and obviously Jamal Charlo did not come there to fight and just came there for a paycheck, and that's why he got dropped in round 7.
Gets back and lands a big right
And Canelo won by decision. Now let's take a look at Edgar's latest performances, in which he fought Jason Quigley, in which he dropped him in round 3.
Foot feint right there. Is that a knockdown? Yes, it is.
And then dropped him again in round 5.
Oh, they're going to call that a knockdown?
And dropped him twice in round 12.
Flipping that jab out there isn't going to get it done. Good.
And obviously Edgar won by decision.
He's still undefeated and still the WBO.
After this, he wanted to fight Pettigrew, in which Edgar took control of the whole entire fight and TKO'd him in round 6.
Now, right away, I'm not trying to discredit Edgar because he is a very good and tough boxer, as his record speaks for itself, because he is undefeated with 22 wins and 17 of those coming by way of knockout. But there is a major flaw in his resume that a lot of boxing fans and boxing critics are bringing up, and that is that he doesn't have that many bodies with big names under his belt. So he has a lot of work to do before calling out Canelo, because as of right now, he needs to gain people's respect, because as of right now, he doesn't have too much credibility. Now, Edgar calling out Canelo is one thing, but the other part has to do with Canelo's part. If Canelo accepts this fight, he'll be more hated than ever, because he's already being hated for avoiding Jaime Munguia, and he's definitely being hated for avoiding the fight with David Benavidez, as he's been ducking David Benavidez for years, and it's not like David Benavidez doesn't deserve it, because out of everybody, he's the one who deserves it more. So Canelo better know what the fans want, because he gains nothing if he beats Edgar. If anything, people will critique him if he doesn't win by knockout. So in the end, I think it's a little too early for Edgar to be calling out Canelo. It's cool if he wants to call him out. You know, if him putting that fight out there is going to bring him an audience towards himself, and it's definitely going to bring him an audience towards his upcoming fights. But yeah, like I said, this fight isn't and shouldn't happen.